Hi guys, welcome back. Hi everyone, bonjour, hola, ¿cómo estás? I feel like I do this at the beginning of every episode, but welcome back to aHair. You know me, I don't need an introduction. However, our guest today does need an introduction. If you don't know her, I don't know where you've been living, probably under a rock. But this is Rosie. Like the twinkle sound. Please. Now, if you don't know Rosie, which you all should, she's a senior stylist. She works at our GABA salon majority of the time, but we have begged, we have pleaded, we have asked, and she is now back at Algester 1 day a week. So on a Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening, midday, you will find her right here in the salon with us.
It's true.
Yay!
And I'm loving it.
How do you feel being back at Algester for a day?
Amazing. I'm actually going to be coming back every second Saturday now.
Are you?
Yes. Can you believe?
Inside scoop here. You've heard it here first, everyone. Introduce yourself for the people. Obviously, the people know you, but give us a brief introduction. How long have you been hairdressing for? What do you love about hairdressing? Give us your rundown.
So I'm about to hit 5.5 years of hairdressing, which is iconic. 6 years at the end of the year, but we won't start rounding up just yet. So many different reasons that I love hairdressing, honestly. I love the client connection, the technicality, the education, the science that we have going on these days.
That's going to be a red herring for later in this video, everyone. Stay tuned.
Exactly right.
I'm glad to have you on the pod. How do you feel being here today?
Excited. This is I guess like a topic and a type of education medium that I've been loving all the previous episodes, so now I'm excited to be a main character.
You are main character energy. I wanted to bring Rosie on for her knowledge around scalp, and correct me again if I'm wrong, you've studied trichology?
Yes, I actively am.
She's actively studying. For anyone that doesn't know, what is trichology?
So it's essentially applying the science of dermatology towards specifically the scalp and then the hair that grows out of it. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have misconceptions about what their scalp is actually there to do, or forget that it is skin at the end of the day, and the same kind of principles, products, ingredients, techniques, etc. to treat their scalp are the same as their skin. It's one of the things that I have to remind clients of all the time who come in. Skin is glowing, their skin is glass-like, they've got a full face beat of makeup on, but they still feel completely in the dark about kind of what is happening with their scalp, but it is the exact same.
What made you want to get into trichology?
For me, honestly, it was kind of like pre-hairdressing. I had quite a big journey with my skin where I trusted professionals who maybe didn't understand how the skin is a reflection of your health as a whole. I had a lot going on in my life that came out through my skin, but even myself was not recognizing it because people who I trusted to guide me in that way, they were really only looking at kind of chemical products that I was using. It led to a little bit of a vicious cycle of kind of trust being broken. But then for myself, honestly, it's benefited me personally and in my career now as a hairdresser that I had to do my own research and kind of utilize trustworthy methods of education to truly come to understand how it is that the skin functions, and now as a hairdresser, how it is that healthy, strong, long-lasting hair with the best qualities can grow from healthy skin as well. Absolutely. Another really important thing is that your scalp health, it's both like the present and the future of your hair, but then your hair also shows the past of the health of your scalp, even just to be able to validate to people why it is their ends feel really limp because of, historical hair loss, other things, maybe how medications, surgeries, other illnesses all interact to give these symptoms that actually stay with you for a lot longer than how they present in your skin. Just that validation is really valuable for me to give to all clients who are coming in with these problems, and just help them to understand themselves and kind of why these things are the case.
What are you finding some common misconceptions are around hair and scalp?
I would say on kind of like the clients end, most commonly like a big misconception is what a shampoo is actually for. At least when it comes to the things that we use and recommend, they are usually quite like highly nutritious cleansers with all sorts of different components that are customized. But at the end of the day as well, that is there to cleanse your scalp. A lot of people are looking for solely issues that they're noticing with their hair fiber once it's grown out, and then trying to treat that with a shampoo. But then just as many things that can be a topic of concern when it comes to the skin on your face or body, they can also address the scalp as well. We've got a little bit more of a unique assignment when it comes to a shampoo recommendation as well, because say, you know, we were talking about kind of skincare for the face. Realistically, that cleanser is going to be being used every single day.
Absolutely.
There are some clients who do enjoy washing their hair every day, and that requires quite a specific recommendation, but trusting the health of the skin to last and I guess like stay healthy for 2 days, 3 days, a week, sometimes longer than a week. It does need to be quite specific in what it is doing for the skin when it is getting applied. So educating people about that, I think, is really important. People that are working in more of that like big box retail environment, they have just so many things to do at once. But that one-on-one time with us where we are consulting you and you alone and, you know, customizing it exactly to what it is that you as a person need is something that somebody online certainly will never do.
Absolutely.
Realistically, it would take maybe someone overqualified to truly do that. And then also the question is always, what is it about these products that these companies are happy to just let somebody walk in and choose? I mean, especially when it comes to things like System Professional, R&Co, brands that we stock as well, they are quite avoidant of ever letting somebody just pick it for themselves. That's why they don't sell it in the chemist. That's why they don't sell it at Woolworths. Because if somebody with, I guess, like quite fine hair went and chose Cassette for themselves, chose, you know, Atlantis for themselves, they could get quite a poor impression of what otherwise is a fantastic and prescriptive brand.
Absolutely.
And I like to make a comparison when I'm talking with clients about it. When it comes to supplements, if you just wanted to be proactive towards your iron and you went and picked something off the shelf, will it work? Sure, it will be good at what it is that it's doing. But if you really, really need that benefit, it's kept behind the counter. Because if somebody went in and irresponsibly picked a really, really strong iron supplement, it's actually going to make them quite unwell. It doesn't mean that it's no good, but it's just because
not suited
it's not
for
suited
that
for
specific
you.
need that they need.
And the same goes with so many different kind of like prescriptive items.
When I say to you the skinification of hair, how does that make you feel?
This is going to be my first time ever saying skinification. But honestly, makes me really happy because functionally it's kind of like circling everybody's minds back to what hair actually is, which is a byproduct of your skin. We grow hair all over our body. It is just something that happens. It's a key part to being a mammal, is to have hair growing from your body. So that alignment being made between the boom of skincare and the technology that can go into it to then also be given respect of what it can do for the hair that grows from it as well, I think is quite important. So it makes me really happy when people are coming in and they've had that exposure to that information, because there are still some people who don't give their hair respect for the fact that it is a body part, and it's as complex in like how it grows and how it reacts to different things as any other part of your body.
What do you offer, Rosie? What are some services that we offer that you can come in and use your little trichoscope on the people out there?
So we've got kind of 2 avenues of service that we can offer to our clients. We've got our more extensive scalp specialist appointment that I deliver, whereas we've also got kind of our more express scalp reset that everybody on the team can offer to our clients as well. And the big goal with that, within, I guess, like the specialist appointment, is the really nitty-gritty diagnostics and kind of starting point of treatment where we get everything done. You leave with confidence knowing what it is that we can do for you, what it is that you can do for yourself at home to supplement professional, or I guess like in-salon treatments that we offer, and then go forward with maintenance at other appointments with a reset.
What, in your professional opinion, is 3 simple ways someone can improve their scalp health at home?
My picks for healthy winter hair are Nioxin anti-breakage mask. This is our big basin size one because we can use this on everyone. We run through it pretty quickly, but they do also have their nice retail size tube.
Which is a tube, yeah, everyone. It's a tube, so it's easy to just
you can get everything out of there.
Everything, roll it up. If you're at the very last little dregs, roll it up, push it out. This is fantastic.
So yeah, Nioxin anti-breakage mask for in the shower. The Dual Senses Scalp Specialist rebalance and hydrate fluid for once you're out of the shower, and then for after the shower, honestly, you can put this on every day. You can put it on just after you've washed your hair and you've blow dried it. The one and only System Professional Luxe Oil.
Let me just, if we can go on a side tangent here, because I love a side tangent. Everyone loves this oil because, like you said, it's a good all-rounder. It can go in wet hair. It can go in dry hair. You can put it on daily. It can fine hair, thick hair, curly hair, wavy hair, coarse hair, coloured hair, not coloured hair. Like, this oil is one of my favorites.
I think, especially in recent times, hair oils, hair oiling, scalp oiling is definitely something that has been quite trendy. The reason why this is able to be recommended to everybody, whereas other kind of raw or more rudimentary oils cannot, is that it is a formulated oil. There is not only one thing that is happening in the bottle, they have identified the different kind of benefits of different sources of oil. Absolutely. And put it all together, and that is
to give you one mega oil.
Yeah, and that is why it is so versatile and why it is so multi-use. You know, one thing isn't good in everything, so that's why they put the benefits of a couple of different things in there. Oil itself as well is not truly a moisturizer, which is where a lot of people get thrown off and potentially lose an opportunity to truly hydrate their hair as well. But what it is good at is preventing evaporation from the hair. So when the air is super, super dry outside, everything wants to be equal, right? So that's when internal moisture from the hair is happy to be lost, same as from the scalp. So once we have gotten out of the shower, we've done a good mask, we've put our leave-in conditioner in, sealing that in with an oil is where you get the true benefit from it.
And that is what Ella likes to call a hot take.
Yeah.
We all know how much I love the oil. We know how much I love the mask. Why is the scalp specialist, my microphone stand, why have we chosen the hydrate and balance fluid?
I chose this one because it is really applicable to everybody. I like to make a lot of plant analogies when it comes
Hit me. We
to
love
the
a plant
hair.
analogy.
If you've just planted a fresh lawn, or you've got a lawn that you want to keep beautiful and green and lush, why would you jump straight to crazy kind of fertilizers and like stimulating products if you're not watering it in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. This just going to sit on top. It's just going to burn the top, and then you're going to be left with having to redo your grass all over again. I know that feeling because I have been doing that.
So yeah, I've chosen this one because it is so multi-purpose. It's not prescriptive to where, you know, some may gain a lot of benefit from it, whereas others who maybe don't have a key concern would not notice as much benefit from it, the way that some of our kind of stronger and more specific different kind of scalp sprays and scalp lotions
Absolutely.
are. But just something that is really easy. The spray medium, no matter what your hair type is fantastic. Totally non-greasy. It's pretty much just looking to keep the pH balanced, give moisture so that we don't have to aggressively produce oil in the drier months as well.
And it's not fragranced. If we can just touch on the topic of fragrance, if you're buying a shampoo and conditioner for the fragrance, you're not making an informed hair care choice.
You're rinsing it off.
The fragrance will be gone. However,
just buy one of those like shower steamers and chuck it on the floor and have that moment. But washing your hair with it is...
Don't buy a shampoo and conditioner because of the fragrance. It's not going to do anything for you. Fragrance is wonderful. It's just a little additive.
I could do an entire episode on essential oils in hair care, scalp care, etc. But so that's a tangent that honestly we don't need to unlock that box right now.
If you want something that smells good for your hair though, this one.
It's so good.
Delightful. It will give you a beautiful fragrance. It'll do everything for your hair that you need. This one. Thank you. Rapid fire. I know everyone says 3, but I like 4. The number 4 is just my safe number. So 4 rapid fire tips on scalp care that you believe everyone should know.
Alrighty. Leave your shampoo on. In any good bottle, there is more that it is leaving behind than just what it is removing, and that is those kind of leave behind benefits are that customization factor of any shampoo. So absorb it. On average, people get about 40% longer out of their wash cycle just by leaving their shampoo on, and that is when we can build it to be better and better and better for a healthy scalp environment by then adding in topical products like this. Other different steps like a scalp reset can help with that, but just with a product that everyone owns, let her marinate.
Stunning. Hot take number 2, go.
Blow dry it. No one wants to hear it, but realistically, the longer that water is sitting on your scalp for, it's kind of softening any dead skin that may be left behind, and it also just creates a kind of like warm and humid environment for bacteria to flourish. So that is, again, to me, a free way that you can get a better and healthy scalp is just don't leave water sitting on there.
Hot take number 3.
Investing in good scalp health and ensuring that you can actually like leave your hair for as long as possible and keep it healthy is significantly cheaper and easier than getting your hair colored all the time. Every single time you wash your hair, your toner is fading, your hair is at its more fragile state more often as well. And I've noticed really big benefits in the strength of my hair from not having to wash it And especially when it comes to other products that we leave in as well, it's increasing the economy of them to start at the root and promote the health there, just so that we're not having to wash it and start again.
Hot take number 4. What is it, girl?
Cheap hair care is using you as an opportunity to make more money by not caring about your scalp. They gain a lot of financial benefit from providing no nutrition, coating the hair so that oil sits on the surface, and just overall not doing anything proactive towards the health of your scalp. Because if you have to wash it again because it gets greasy, it gets itchy super quickly.
You're then using
Who
more
wins?
product.
Who wins? Not you.
The big corporations.
Big hair care.
If you have any concerns, if you want to know about products, come in for a consult. You can book a scalp reset with one of our team. You can book a scalp specialist appointment with Rosie, where she will deep dive into everything that's going on and give you the best care benefits. She'll also give you a banging head massage, which everyone loves, but we do have those services available for people if you are wanting to just sort of be a bit more informed and get like some more knowledge around what you can be using, what you could be doing at home, and how to best help your hair and your scalp.
For me as well, like the scalp reset especially is where it's at, because once we've done that diagnostic, once you have, I guess, realized the potential of your scalp, tagging that onto any other service that you come into the salon for is just pure productivity.
Absolutely.
And if anything as well, the biggest goal for that, there are some people who don't really want to change anything at home. We've got a treatment for it.
Absolutely.
There are some people who just want to kind of maximize the efficacy of what it is that they're doing at home and not have to really add in like too many other things. There's a treatment for that. So
Absolutely.
it's again talking to yourself, I mean clients, I guess, like as a unique individual and what you want from your hair and scalp, and then really
Absolutely.
customizing it is the key word. Just depends on what it is that you want from us, want from your scalp, and what you want to be doing at home.
But thank you for joining us today, Rosie. Obviously, if you want to see more of Rosie and hear more of Rosie, Rosie has an Instagram, which we will plug for you right here. You will see more of Rosie on the Ella and Jade Instagram, which will be right here. You will see more of me on my Instagram, which is right here. And if you'd like producer Courtney to come on. But thank you for coming in today, and thank you for joining us today and giving us all of the information.
It's my absolute pleasure.
I feel like I'm a wealth of knowledge, and I hope you all feel like you're a wealth of knowledge. And tune in next month. And we'll see you later.
See you on Salon soon.
Ciao, ciao.